Doug Lehman, breaking it down in layman's terms. I got a special guest today, Carole Mahoney, and she's all about the cognitive behavioral approach, the true science to improving our sales industry, working with all types of clients, getting the right clients, retaining customers and vendors. It's not about you. It's not about us. It's all about your buyers. It's not inbound. It's not outbound. It's unbound. Carole Mahoney, thank you for coming on Layman's Terms.
Thank you so much, Doug. I'm thrilled to be here.
Well, I'm excited to get to see you again. And we're doing this call virtually, and a lot has taken place over this year with virtual events. And I know you're doing a lot of webinars and events, and obviously your expertise is sales coaching and a whole lot more. But what are some of the pivots that you've had to make during this time frame?
You know, I'm lucky that I didn't have to make a lot of pivots because my coaching has always been virtual. My business has been virtual. I've been working from home for 15 years. You know, some of the pivots that I had to make was learning how to, instead of being on a stage giving keynotes and workshops, is how do we connect virtually in a platform? How do we keep people engaged? And so that was one of the definite pivots that I had to make. But as I say to everyone, we all need a coach. And so I hired a team of coaches to help me to do that and learn how to do that. And, you know, we're making progress. I really am enjoying it.
You are making progress. And one thing is really unique about what you do is you've got a proven scientific method for what you work with your clients for. And if you could just comment, I mean, you're getting into the science here. She's not just a typical sales coach. She's got proven data and data points. Comment on what makes you unique and why Carole Mahoney and Unbound.
So I am a little bit of a nerd. And so I am obsessed with understanding, why do people do things that they do? Why do they not do the things that they know how to do? And so that's what kind of caused me to dig even deeper into the mindsets, the beliefs that impact our behaviors and our results. So when we talk about taking a cognitive behavioral approach to sales performance, is really about taking the guesswork of what it takes in order to forecast pipelines accurately, to sell on value, and to be able to retain customers. So that's really what the scientific process is about. We use data points from Objective Management Group, which has evaluated sales-specific skills and competencies over the last 30 years, over 2 million sales professionals. That's over 400 billion data points. I will rely on data before I'm going to rely on what happened before or guesswork, because sales is too important to guess.
It's too important to guess, and I love you've got the data to back it up. And I encourage everybody to go to Carole's website, and we'll have the links and that information in this video. The information's there. And in sales profession, I think what drew you to this too is, look, a lot of sales reps aren't making their quota, or we're not retaining customers, or we're simply just not hiring the right people. But hiring the right coach like Carole can help with that. What else are you actually working on right now?
So I'm working on a couple of things. I'm really excited for the new show that's going to be coming out on the Sales Experts channel. I think our first episode is going to be on January 12th, and it's called What Sales Can Learn From. And it is all about, how do we take the guesswork out of sales performance? How do we help our sellers and managers who are barely treading water to become consistent, predictable revenue generators? And we're going to take a scientific process in the show. We're going to look at what's happening today. What does the science tell us about why that's happening? And what does the science tell us about the experiments, the tests that we need to work with our team to start making those improvements? So if you're a VP of sales or a business leader and you're frustrated with inaccurate forecasts, slim margins, or retention of customers and salespeople, this is something you don't want to miss every month.
You definitely don't want to miss Carole's content. Anything else? Any parting shots for our audience that you'd like to add?
I will add this, because we're going into 2021, and now this time of year, the holidays, the election, the pandemic, meeting quota, we're all stressed out, and stress has a major impact in our sales performance. And so I'm actually going to be coming out with some content in the next week or so about how do we handle stress in sales so that we can manage and control our emotions, so that we can be more buyer focused, so that we can help more people to solve more problems.
Carole, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. And I want to appreciate everybody out there for social watching in layman's terms.